So in India, there is an issue in in current system, which is when a car comes in toll station, it has to stop, and after that it has to go. But this stopping creates large queue and increase the time of passing that station, making people wait for longer hours in tier 1 and tier 2 cities. Okay, this is a one problem. Secondly, sometimes the amount deducted from their wallet is twice, and sometimes amount deducted but does not reflect on the system, then the person sitting over there takes the cash. Also, there are some people do corruption while taking the cash and did not paying it to the government. Also, the price is always fixed. Like if the queue is large, the amount should be less because the person have to wait longer hours. So this is a rule by government, but it is not followed everywhere. So this is also a problem. So what are we making? We are making Orbital. What is it? It is a decentralized toll collection platform which provide multiple features like no cars have to stop, dynamic pricing using our smart contracts based on the weight of the truck and number of axles, and also it is decentralized, means it is secure, or the payment are tamper proof, and automate payments means no intermediate, no corruption, and everything is transparent. So let me explain you the flow of my project and how I'm using Meta in this project. And I'm not faking anything with the Gemini. I have actually used a Meta with a serious use case. Let me show how I'm using it. So when user comes to register, basically this part is done by government or some other entities. For now, I'm demonstrating it. So when a user register vehicle, uh, all the details are saved when click on register button. First on the meta file and secondly on blockchain ledger. And after that, with that wallet address linked to vehicle number, he can do top up to his virtual wallet. He can add amount. So this is a basic upper flow. Now actual flow, we are coming to actual flow. When a vehicle come to a toll, what happens? We have a ML model which scans the vehicle, and we get the vehicle number from there. And with the vehicle number, we query the meta file. We have the operations running. I will show it later on. Uh, and we get all the details from that meta files, also the wallet address. And through our smart contract, we calculate the amount to be deducted based on the traffic right now, and other details which is passed when we click do transaction. The wallet address and the amount calculated is passed and deducted from this wallet. After that, the amount that deducted and the wallet address are passed and saved to transaction.meta file. Basically, this is a full flow of my project, and we are using a meta for serious use case for storing transaction, for storing the registered vehicles and getting the data from there. So let me show you our meta file. So when we do registration, uh, every new details comes and saves here in this file. And when we like when I showed you that we get the vehicle number, what is happening? Let me explain you. I get here the vehicle number and I pass in this function, and with the other, and then I get the other parameters. Basically, I pass this vehicle number and I get all these other details using this function. So I'm using that query function. Okay, let me show you. Register get vehicle. So I'm using this query. You can see vehicle details. Vehicle number is passed, which is I get from the this endpoint, and it is passed and it shows the result. So this is what happening. And also I have that for the transaction. So log transaction, I get the details from register body, request body, and takes all the data and save them into the transaction.meta file. Now let's move with the demonstration. First, let's register the user. On the vehicle, I have me add input. Okay, what is okay? Let's select car, register vehicle, processing your registration. So let me show on the right here. So there is no details stored like the MH1. Okay, cancel. Let's not save. And I will do confirm. So the transaction is confirmed. Now let's check. We got the request here, and let's check. So I've also tried it once, so it's stored 2 times. When remove it, I have to add the check for you. So as you can see, as soon as we register, we get the details here, and also it is registered on our wallet. Um, Here we can see multiple details of. Let's add some medic deposit fund. Confirm. So it takes a little time. So also we have deposited the fund. Now let's move to the actual flow that I showed you, that vehicle scan and this. So in the other laptop I will scan an image, then I will get vehicle number and show the details on this dashboard. So let's go for it. Let me set up. Okay, and ready to go. Okay. So I got the image here, and everything that I added, it's been fetched from the Meta. I've also created the endpoint that I will share with you, where from which you can check not process. So the amount is been deducted and the payment is confirmed. And as soon as I add the continue, every details will be saved on the transaction.meta file, which I showed you. Just like this, new detail will be saved. Okay, now let me show you one more special feature, which is purely dependent on my Meta, which is your travel planner. What it does. So in here, what I'm doing is I have a file location coordinate, uh, where I take the place from the request body, and I pass that and I pass that in the function which queries in my meta file, hello.meta. So basically this is how I saved. uh, this is a place name, number of days, food per day, and hotel price per day. If you are visiting that place by road using bike, the cost will be this, with car this, with the bus this, and the best time to visit is this. So this is one atom space, and I am linking the place, this destination with its tourist spot, using this relation is tourist placed. Okay, and this tourist place is in another relation with has longitude and latitude. We save the longitude and latitude. So I have two functions. First, to get the longitude and latitude, which take the like here the destination name like Delhi, and it takes the Delhi, finds its tourist place, which is Taj Mahal and Agra, and it finds the longitude and latitude for that. So let me check if I have added the print statement to show you print data. I'm doing the print data. Get vehicle पे है. Okay. Location detail, and I'm printing the details. So now let's try it. I will select Delhi and explore. Okay. Wow. I got this. Now let me show what I got on print. So basically it's queries this, and I'm converting this tuple so that it forms it converts into the request body so that I can properly send into my front end like this. So what multiple features do I give? I can change I can change number of days, and plans will be changed on that. If I travel on bike, the cost will be this, cost breakdown, explore and everything. So food cost, and then if I increase the days, then it will calculate and give me that, and also give the checkpoints. So I have multiple features through which we can add in this meta project. I have multiple things planned. Whew. So this is my basic meta project. Oh, one thing more. I've also written a Medium post for the beginners how to start with Meta, from starting with the setup of WSL in the Windows and how to actually do setup. And I'm planning to write more on it, so how to use Meta in Python and actually write the code and query the details. So you can add this in your description of YouTube video. I've also provided the link for that YouTube video here. So this much is my project. I hope you like it.